Deadlock, huh? Well, well, well. How about it? You know, whenever it comes to MOBAs, I never really got into them, but my friends really wanted me to play a certain MOBA with them. It was Smite. Being an FPS really only player, along with a bunch of story games and things like that, just generally not a MOBA player, never really got into it. Never really had the chance to anyway. They really wanted me to try Smite. Once I did, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. But that's just because I didn't understand how MOBAs worked. So, you know, the whole 3-lane thing, the abilities, the minions, money, leveling, none of it made sense to me. But I just really wanted to kind of play along with my friends, so I really gave it a genuine shot. Because it does take time to learn.
You don't have a chance.
Alright, we got first tower. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see if I can help our buddy here.
Can't afford to get cocky. The ritual is far from over. I'll pick you apart.
There we go. We're a little in the groove of things. Alright, I'm out of here. Alright. I think we've, Alright, I've overstayed my welcome there. Alright, we need to go look for some farm now. I think. Not really sure how this game is played, but we're gonna go ahead and do it nonetheless, because I do have enough money for Torment Pulse now. And I think I just want to keep up the momentum. Just kind of get the ball rolling. The steamroll, as they say. Oh, I didn't realize they're on the map right now.
I saved your life and you just left me to die?
You're making me do this.
I mean, I was running away from 3 of them, dude. I'm not gonna sit there and fight.
Brutal.
It's time to strike.
I get going.
Submit to your bed.
Okay, looks like we're good.
Be right back.
He's gonna shoot me off? He tried. Oh, that was real scary though, I will say. I'm a little new to this game. How do you guys get so much, money? Oh.
Ready to strike.
Gods, I'm good.
Thanks for the assist.
That's so annoying. That's actually so annoying. got me. He got me at the end there. Oh man.
Had to do.
But what was I saying? My friends really wanted me to get into Smite. I really sat down. I watched a video on some tips I could take, how I could start playing the game from someone who's completely new to MOBAs. And I kind of split the advice from my friends to some of the videos I was watching, right? And I swear, you know, when you really sit down and you think about, you know, okay, I want to play this, I want to get good at it, I want to get good at something. I feel like this could apply to a lot of different stuff, right? If you want to get good at, I sat down, I said, okay, I'm going to perfect one character. I went through Smite's absolutely long list of gods and goddesses and just really hammered down what I wanted to play. I came across mages, and you know, at this point I was following guides for items because I did not understand items at all when it comes to these types of games. You know, when I was younger then, didn't really care to read anything, but you know, it was a start from getting to point A to point B in terms of, you know, wanting to get good at a MOBA so I can play with my friends. And so I picked up the champion Kukulkan, or Cuckoo, and is this, I liked them so much, it really opened my eyes to understanding the game and just MOBAs in general and the fun you could have in them. The abilities I rocked with, you know, as I started to learn that character in particular, I had such a fun time on him that I took the time to read what I was buying, you know, what I was counter buying, stuff like that against other heroes or other gods, and taking all that knowledge into effect and applying it little by little, match by match. And of course I was playing Arena, which isn't the exact, you know, 3-lane main game mode, but it helped me learn other gods' abilities, what I should be looking out for, who I should be realistically fighting against, team fights, stuff like that. And you know, he has a lot of AoE abilities, so it was real fun trying to learn that whole game and genre in general. And I feel like applying that and the knowledge I gained from playing games like Overwatch, you know, a lot of hero shooters out there. Siege is a bit more tactical. Halo, Valorant, Counter-Strike, all the games that were out and things like that. But it turned out really fun and I liked it. And Deadlock, I feel like, is becoming my sort of next obsession that I had with Overwatch. Putting almost, I'd ball, random ball number, around 10,000 hours over 10 years, give or take. But applying that to, or my MOBA knowledge anyway, from Smite to something like, you know, Deadlock, I feel is just making me have so much more fun on this game. Not to mention the fact that there's another MOBA I'm failing to mention that I tried here. League of Legends. My god. That game is rough. I was still new to the MOBA genre. I feel like I played enough Smite, but I wasn't used to the camera angle. I wasn't used to the free cam. I wasn't used to moving with my mouse, using QER as abilities, things like that. And they just throw you right in. I mean, first couple matches, I'm playing with people who've played for, I assume, is a really long time, Smurfs and have not, or whatnot. There's no like beginner playlist with something like Siege has, but I know it's kind of a little bit counterintuitive since, you know, Smurfs and whatnot. But the route I took with that game is just kind of trial and error. That game, there's something about League that, you know, brings out sort of a bit of anger, something along the lines of For Honor. I mean, let me be honest with you. For Honor is something there is a curse put on that game, let me tell you. I've never been more upset at a video game in my entire life. And coming from someone who used to get really angry about, you know, a lot of games. I played competitive, you know, COD or competitive Halo, LAN tournaments, things like that, in my local area. You know, I used to get real mad, break controllers, stuff like that, you know, nonsensical teenager stuff. I think the most I'll ever do now is maybe slam my desk at the most. Like, ah, damn. You know, I'll yell, be like, what are you doing? Stuff like that, but For Honor, let me tell you, playing that game brings out a sort of demon in me. I don't know what sort of witchcraft went into that game, but the amount of BM and the amount of just pure rage that goes into something like For Honor, I feel like is just, oh man, it's giving me, oh god, I'm remembering it all. It's coming all back. But anyways, League has something like that to its, I don't know, I guess nature, I would call it. The fact that it can make me that upset, nothing as upsetting as For Honor. Deadlock is fun so far. I'm having a good time seeing where this goes. It's still in alpha. You still need an invite to play it, but I feel like a majority of people do have it already. I picked up my character that I like the most, which is Apollo. I did try a couple other ones, like, you know, 7. I do like 7. 6, 7. I tried Vindicta, I tried 7, I tried Amina, Grey Talon, but I really, really like Apollo. I like his design, his abilities. It's just good fun. But I'm having a really good time with it. I'm excited to see where this game goes, and I hope it reaches the level of popularity that Overwatch once had. Good times on that. Anyways, I've done my fair share of rambling now. Just going back and forth between this open area and the training area. But anyways, if you watched this far, I want to give you thanks. Enjoying me rambling and spouting nonsense and whatnot. If you didn't like it, well then, I guess you didn't. Anyways, I'll end up saying what I play in the future. If you guys have any recommendations on what I should do, or upload or talk about, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll take a look. We'll see where we go from there. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on when you watch this. Have a good one. See ya.